Welcome back to Power Talks with Santosh. We are in conversation with His Excellency Mr. THILSTED, the Ambassador of Denmark to Nepal. Your Excellency, you are counted amongst world's eminent diplomats. Based on your experience and expertise in dealing with other nations in transition, where do you place Nepal's future? Realistically, how optimistic or patient should we be?
That is a hard question, of course. I have been in 2 other countries where there were transition. My previous post as ambassador in Kenya, and then I was in Bangladesh, where in a way you still have a transition. I think all countries have their own unique transition. And if I look at my own country's history, we have had different transitions. Transition takes time. I don't want to be pessimistic, because you will come through it, of course. Nepal has existed for so many years. So you will come through it. It's merely how long it does take, and can you get through it in a peaceful way. You have had an insurgency for more than 10 years. Many thousand lives have been lost. So the issue here is that all parties, political parties, but also all partners, because it's more than the political parties, it's every Nepali plays a crucial role to make peace and move forward. And the key word is inclusiveness.
Support of Denmark in the Constituent Assembly election was phenomenal. The awareness campaigns, the experts from Denmark and Europe and other parts of the world whom you sponsored to come to Nepal and give trainings, raise awareness among the people, and that came out very successfully. As a result, today we have a Constituent Assembly who's working hard to draft the new constitution. The very first bill abolished monarchy and formed Nepal as a democratic republic nation. Now, writing a good constitution, a constitution that foresees the future of Nepal over centuries, is very important. I understand it's for our leaders and our people to write the constitution. Yet diplomats and foreign community and donors have always contributed in a positive way towards Nepal's peace process and development. Will we be seeing some more continued supports from Denmark?
Well, let me start out by saying that when we had the comprehensive peace agreement, my government declared it was ready to assist the peace process with financial help and technical assistance. And as you rightly mentioned, we did that in connection with the CA election. We have now, together with the UN, supported a center that can help the CA members to find out what a constitution is all about and what to write it, how to write it. But it's of course for the CA members to write the constitution. We are in discussion with the CA and the government about the process, and we are of course willing to provide technical assistance in writing a constitution. But let me say one personal word from my own experience in Kenya and from my own experience in Denmark. If we take Denmark first, we have a constitution that is old. It was written in 1849 and it was then changed in 1953. And in many ways, that constitution does not, when we read the words, live up to a modern society. Nevertheless, the constitution works because we want it to work. You can write many, many words in a constitution. If you don't want it to work, it wouldn't work. And many issues should not be in the constitution, but should be in separate laws. In Kenya, they had a very, very good process involving all the people in writing and coming with ideas to how should the constitution be. Unfortunately, the constitution became too big, too complicated, and was never approved. So I think what you have to think very hard about and listen to the advice from well-known international expertise, that is to make sure that The Constitution is the framework that the Constitution is.
Your Excellency, you have traveled extensively in Nepal for personal reasons and professional works as well. How has your experience been?
I'm very lucky that since we have a huge support of development assistance in Nepal, I have had the opportunity to travel many places and see life, which is extremely important in order to understand a country. I think many people forget that Kathmandu is not Nepal. And of course we know again some of the problems in Nepal is because you are so diverse, from the Terai to the high mountains, different group, ethnic, religious, language-wise, cultural-wise. But I think that is the charm of Nepal, that you have that diversity. And I have said many times, and I like to say here, make sure you turn that diversity into a strength. Make sure you use that diversity to unite yourself of being Nepali, instead of breaking yourself up, which I think you have had a tendency to do.
Especially in recent time.
Particularly in recent time. I have seen the beauty of Nepal, and you have for sure a very beautiful country. You have beautiful people and friendly people. It has been an enjoyment for me to be in Nepal and get to know you. But you are a poor country. And I have also said many times when I speak with you, why is Nepal poor and why is Denmark rich? Because I don't think we have anything in Denmark that you don't have in Nepal. It's all in the mind and in the mindset. So start doing what you have to do, get together, find a common ground, and build up your country. And I hope you will do it.
Your Excellency, I have seen some of your photographs. You are a very talented photographer. Your photograph ranges from beautiful scenery of Nepal to very natural portraits of Nepali people. When are we going to see your exhibition of photography?
Well, first of all, yes, photography is a hobby I have, and it works very well with being a diplomat. I remember one of my Indian colleagues, who in fact was ambassador in Nepal, he had an exhibition in Bangladesh where he presented us seen through the eyes of a diplomat. So maybe I will do it one day. It's nice to take pictures and try to concentrate and focus. That's what you do with the camera. You try to see things, you try to focus when you use the camera.
Your Excellency, we'll talk more about your works in Nepal after a short break. Stay with us.